but that's not always the case, especially for new moms.
Yes, Mandy Griffin is joining us today from Red Door Pediatric Therapy to discuss some ways we can work through these issues. Good morning to you, Mandy.
Good morning.
Okay, so Mandy, we have heard before you are a mother of 4, which is amazing in itself. You've said that each of your children have had their own unique challenges when it comes to breastfeeding them. I'm curious about the same thing. I've had one experience with my first child. Now I'm pregnant again. I'm looking forward to another attempt at trying because, as Heidi said, I thought it was going to be easy and it wasn't. So can you share some of your experience with us?
Totally. Yeah, breastfeeding seems like it should come easy, but it doesn't always come as naturally as we think it should when we're tired new moms. Each of my babies had unique differences and challenges that I really had to figure out before we were consistently successful. It might take them a little bit of time to get the hang of things, but you might want to seek some guidance if your baby has ongoing difficulty with achieving or maintaining a latch. If they have signs of distress like coughing and choking, or if your baby has difficulty maintaining or gaining weight, if they're sleepier than usual, or if they have difficulty breathing just at rest, feeding will be a challenge too. You have to be able to breathe first before you can eat.
Mm-hmm. That's very good information there. So if you or maybe you notice your baby struggling too with the weight loss or not gaining the weight, that's what's going to help too. But so when it comes down to, hey, now I know I need to figure out I need some help, who can I reach out to get all of that?
Yeah. So I'll mostly talk about lactation consultants and speech language pathologists, or SLPs. I'm personally an SLP, but I've worked with a lot of great lactation consultants around here. I'll talk mostly about those two professions this morning, but both of us offer assessments and can provide support in the moment just to improve even your next feeding session. Lactation consultants are often available to see you during your hospital stay. Following discharge, they might be able to see you in your home or over the phone. I love that they can provide suggestions to you and modifications right in the environment that you're typically feeding your baby in. They're very well versed in services available in the community, and you find available education for like safety, newborn development, and just any general questions you have too. They can assist with strategies to improve your milk supply if it's low, and also provide positioning strategies to improve baby's latch. SLPs, on the other hand, are most often providing services either in a clinic setting, sometimes in the hospital if you have a little one in the NICU, or for outpatient services. We can typically offer services for breastfeeding and bottle feeding, transitioning to solids, and expanding types of foods little ones will eat when they do start to experiment with solid foods. When it comes to infant feeding, though, SLPs can help determine if there's something structurally impacting baby's ability to nurse, like a tongue or a lip tie. We can help reduce any tension and prepare the muscles for breathing and for eating. And we can offer some guidance with positioning, ways to achieve a stronger latch, and some strategies to improve breathing coordination to help eating.
Okay, this is really interesting for me because I didn't realize that there was so many resources out there, even having gone through it. And I think that has to do with, you know, the whole experience of nursing, breastfeeding is not something we educate ourselves much about until we're in the moment and have to figure it out, and it's all the stress on top of yourself. So how do we know in our specific situation which is the best type of professional to reach out to for help?
Yeah. I know with my first one, I had just a horrible time getting started and knowing what to do. I think most moms just think they're going to just know. And thank the Lord for my lactation consultant that I saw in the hospital, because she spent 20 minutes in my room and helped me out. And after that, it was like, okay, I think we're going to get this. And after about a week or so, my oldest Carmen, she was able to figure it out, and then we were able to just continue pretty naturally and easily. But anyway, most new moms who have a hospital birth can see a lactation consultant right there as part of their care team in the hospital and also after discharge. They are great resources for that education and can help just increase your comfort level with nursing. So many moms will have relationships with the lactation consultant first. So naturally, if issues arrive like after the hospital, stay, it would make sense to just go back to them first because you already know them. SLPs kind of get involved when those difficulties continue, or if the lactation consultant has helped as much as they can and there's still issues. SLPs are trained differently and have a different background, so we can typically take the family a little bit further to reach more success. However, we do work really close with lactation consultants with families who are having feeding difficulty just to get good results fast, because you need them when they're that little.
Okay.
And that's great info, and we talked a lot about the types of experts that we can use, but it's also a point of reaching out and what kind of resources are available to all the new moms out there, like websites, I don't know, brochures, anything along those lines?
Yeah, I know the state has a ton of resources listed on their website, just where you can find a lactation consultant, and then you can always give us a call at Red Door too. Even if you don't schedule an evaluation, we can just help you get the ball rolling with where do I go from here.
I love that. Okay, it's such a reassuring thing to know that you have those options available to you. People are ready to help you, making it easier. Mandy Griffin from Red Door Pediatric Therapy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Yes. All right, stay with us. North Dakota Today continues right after this.